How is a defendant identified in civil law? Have you ever wondered how a defendant is identified in civil law? This process is essential for understanding how legal disputes are resolved. Let's break it down step by step. In civil law, the identification of a defendant begins with the legal documents that kick off a lawsuit. This usually involves a complaint or petition filed by the plaintiff. The document specifically names the defendant and provides enough detail to distinguish them from others. This often includes the defendant's full legal name, address, and sometimes their business or organizational affiliation. This identification is formal and procedural. It serves to notify the defendant that they are being sued and establishes who is involved in the dispute. Unlike criminal law, where identification might rely on eyewitness accounts or lineups, civil law focuses on documentation. Once the complaint is filed, the next step is called service of process. This is the formal delivery of legal papers to the defendant. It ensures that the defendant is aware of the lawsuit and has the opportunity to respond. After being identified and served, the defendant's role in the courtroom is to respond to the claims made by the plaintiff. They can do this by answering the complaint, filing motions, or participating in the legal proceedings in other ways. The identity of the defendant is also important for jurisdictional reasons. Courts need to confirm they have authority over the defendant to proceed with the case. In practical terms, identifying the defendant involves a few key steps. First, the filing of the complaint officially names the defendant and outlines the claims against them. Next, the service of process ensures that legal papers are delivered to the defendant to inform them of the case. Additionally, courts may require proof to confirm that the defendant's identity matches the one named in the complaint. This is especially important if there are multiple parties with similar names. Discovery, while more common in later stages of a case, can also help clarify the defendant's involvement and identity related to the dispute. Civil law identification emphasizes clarity and accuracy to ensure fair notice and due process. This process is distinct from criminal law, which often involves eyewitness identification and safeguards against misidentification. In civil cases, the focus is on clear, documented identification to help resolve legal disputes between private parties.